It's Thursday. It's 6 o'clock. Here's a day I never, ever thought would happen. And I'm like, made up for this, made up. This is, ladies and gents, around the world, the 100th edition of the ABC of CBD. 100th edition. I am so excited. I'm so proud. But I'm proud of this guy because I'm just a passenger here. Ladies and gentlemen, the brain box behind this, Ollie Mammon.
Sorry, I was on mute there for a second. What is up, everybody? Episode 100!
It's fantastic. I'm beyond thrilled. Let's kick off by paying the rent, and then we've got all our guests all over the world going to jump in. Boy, am I excited. Anyway, this is the 100th time of playing this.
I'm sure you've heard before that good quality CBD needs to be really, really expensive. This is the new view of CBD. A product created by users for users. A product at an affordable price, available everywhere, at any time, at the simple click of a button. Just CBD and MCT oil. No additives, no preservatives, and no flavor enhancers. It's a simple subscription-based service. The cleanest possible CBD delivered to your door for the lowest possible price. Your product, your rights for the lowest possible price. $100.
Right, that's it. Right. We've got it's going to be like Victoria Station here today, folks. It's going to be like Victoria Station. I hope you can hear me all right. Picture's freezing, God knows why. Let's bring on our first guest. It's only Mike Barnes.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Professor! Oh my God, thank you so much for joining us on our 100th edition.
Pleasure. Well done. Yeah, great. Well done for 100. That's really something. Well done.
I can't believe we made it. You know, it's been look, the show started as a lockdown idea. Do you know what I mean? It was a lockdown idea to try and, get the conversation, maintain this narrative around cannabinoids, which was kind of happening quite a lot, before lockdown happened. There were expos, there was loads of media, and like we were all getting in the same rooms together. And I kind of started this thinking, let's try and, start a narrative. Let's try and start a conversation. Was not expecting it to go on for 2 years. And like you've been a guest a couple of times, you've been absolutely phenomenal. And the work you've done in the industry has been incredible. And I just wanted to the aim for the day is for me to say thank you to every guest who's ever been on the show. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for making this platform like the platform it's been. Thank you for sharing.
No, pleasure. Be pleasure. It's a great series, and well done again for 100 from all those guests all around the world, I guess.
Yeah, mental, isn't it?
Yeah,
our industry's
really
grown in the last 2 years, though. Our industry's become, with the growth of medical, which, you've been at the forefront of, 2 years ago, like there were, I think, 1,000 patients or something like that. Now there's close to like 50,000 patients or something like that in the UK, right?
Yeah, well, difficult to know because there's no way you count them. Probably a bit less than that, maybe up to 25,000 or so now. But I mean, it's a good number. It's 25,000 more than there were a few years ago. So we're getting there. Not fast enough for my liking, but it's progress.
Very nice. And how have you found the industry so far? Like, how have you found over the last couple of years? Are you doing it? You doing anything interesting?
It's always interesting. The thing about cannabis is you never get bored.
Never get bored.
So many people, great people. Sometimes a few less great people, but overall it's a great industry to be in. It's exciting. Every day is different. You absolutely can't get bored with it. So overall I'm really enjoying myself. I have done for the last 4 or 5 years, and I hope, despite my advancing years, to keep going another 4 or 5 years.
Amen. But honestly, Professor, thank you so much for everything you've done. Like you've also become a very good friend of mine over the last couple of years. And, I reach out to you for support. And I also want to say thank you very much. Several of the other guests I've had on the show were thanks to you. You really did help give me a voice amongst the epileptic community, like you brought Hannah Deacon onto the show and several others. So I just want to say thank you so much for all of the support you've given me as a voice. Thank you so much for the support you've given me to make this show what it is. And, that I think that's the point of this episode. It's not about, it really isn't really about me and Russ. It's about all of you guys. And, as one of the want to call it the pinnacles of our beautiful industry. I just want to say it's kind of great we had you on first. Thank you so much for everything you've done for all of us, and thank you for everything you've done for me personally, Professor. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you.
And vice versa, Ollie. That's great. And let's see who else is on, I guess. Thanks for asking me. Good.
This is the legend. This is the legend, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't believe Tony came. Oh, I love you so much.
Yeah, here he is. I'm going to take myself
Good evening.
off.
Evening, Mike.
Hi,
Ollie.
How are
Thanks
you,
for asking me. I'm very well for nearly 83.
How's the health?
I've been stable now for 6 years.
I love it.
So do I.
I absolutely love it. Like honestly, when I saw you at Product Earth this year, got a massive cuddle from you with your pink beard. It was so lovely seeing you. You were like full of energy and full of life. And I just want to say, like, dude, you're a legend. You were one of our first ever guests. You know, you were on very early. We had you on, I think it was like episode 6 or episode 8. And you know, you've always been like so kind to me. And whenever I see you around, you know, there's always so much love. And thank you for everything you also did for the community. Thank you for speaking out, and thank you for Still doing, of course. Sorry, Ollie, a bit of respect. But yeah, no, like it's like we've talked about you, I want to say over 100 times. You know, there are some episodes I brought you up 3 times. You know, Russ, I want to say the first story that really opened Russ's eyes, you know, like that whole you know, your doctor tells you you're dying, and then your doctor tells you I wouldn't consume cannabis because that would kill you. You know, that's like Russ's favorite line. So I just want to say thank you so much for arming him with that.
That's fine. Congratulations on 100 series. It's amazing and fantastic. 100 more, please.
Amen, amen, amen. For you,
do our
Mr.
best.
Tony, anything you want. Anything you want.
An argument.
Edward!
Hello.
Oh
Edward
my God,
Martin,
this is amazing.
ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Edward Martin.
Professor Mike Barnes.
Good to see you guys.
Edward Martin.
Hey.
Philip Anthony Bevington. Edward Martin. I work
Lovely
with
to
Ed.
see you all. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Buddy. Right. Yes, bruv. Welcome to episode 100. This is so much fun.
It's
exactly what I signed up for.
Exactly. This is a testament to consistency and education. Bravo on 100 episodes.
Thank you so much, man. How's everything in France?
That's great. C'est très bien, no?
It's
great.
No?
It's doing great. Yeah, I'm here based in Paris, helping expand the team at Taylor Mammon. But yeah, we're doing well. What are we, an hour ahead of you?
You are, but thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for skipping dinner. You know, I know how tempting those French breads could be. So, you know,
they're very consistent with their meals over here. But
how are you finding the industry over there?
It's very welcoming. It's very welcoming and expanding rapidly. So it's good to be over here. And, you know, I'm only 2 hours away from you guys, so it's easy peasy.
See, because last time you were on the show, you weren't living in France, and that's one thing you've done is you've gone to kind of expand into Europe. So, like, you know, like from let's just say from a cannabis welcoming, like a cannabis acceptance position, how do you find the French compared to the English? You know, how do you find the French market compared to the English market?
So I'll speak about it, I guess, sociologically, which is that everybody over here knows about cannabis, whether that's, you know, on the spectrum of THC all the way to CBD. And it's consumed publicly compared to the UK. And again, I speak about this as like, you know, a satellite, right? I'm from California. You know, I know the English culture, but I haven't grown up in it. Over there, there is that bit of a tint of taboo. You know, whenever people would call the office line and they chat to me, I'd spend all day every day, and I can't tell you the amount of times that people would be like, "So does CBD get you high?" I'd be like, "No." Like, okay, let's start the conversation way further up the stream here. Versus, I guess, being in France, there is sort of this Franco-American, you know, people get the California culture. They consume cannabis much more over here. And just in terms of like bricks and mortar, you see a lot of quote unquote dispensaries, but they sell CBD products. you haven't seen that in London yet, you know? So that's been the biggest shift, is I guess the validation in my own mind. And then to couple that, you know, in between TV shows, there's ads for CBD. It's all in French, so I barely understand it, but it exists. So it's much more, I guess what I'm driving home towards that is it's more mainstream over here. And that's what I was hoping I'd find. So it's great. It's very welcoming.
Mike, Kelly. Oh my God, Kelly came. Kelly came. Oh my God, from America. Oh, this is too much. I can't handle this today. Like one
Hi, Ollie.
Oh my God. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Jessie.
Hi, Ollie.
Jesus Christ, it's so much fun. How are you, darling?
Good. Congratulations on your 100th. Like, I had no idea it was coming up. Got your message, and I was like, here I am to come and congratulate you and just check in and say hello to everyone. It's so nice. I haven't seen these people's faces. But hey, Tony, Mike, Ed, how you doing?
Hi.
It's so nice. I haven't seen any of you for such a long time. So yeah.
We haven't seen you either. I'm so happy to see your face. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see your face. How's America been treating you, my love?
Well, I'm still here. I love it. I love it. I have found my peace. I have found my freedom. I have found the joy and love in my heart, and I am just living my life to my full potential. And I couldn't be happier.
Honestly, we're so proud of you, Callie. And you know, like at Taylor Mammon, we work very closely with you. We're so proud of you. We're so proud of what the activist has done. We're so proud of, you know, you actually making that move and going out to America. How do you find the are you still involved in cannabis out there? Have you are you still involved in the industry? Have you kind of taken a step back, as in like?
Yeah, so I'm in Tennessee, which is an incredibly illegal state. So I'm not involved. I'm not involved in the industry on a very public scale, but yes, I'm very well connected with a lot of the ancestors of our cannabis movement over in this country, as well as the psychedelic movement. I've been linked to a lot of very influential pioneers, which I'm very happy about. I'm now also working with the Amish community and educating the Amish about cannabis, and I've been helping some of those. And just, I'm still helping people. I'm still doing what I've always done. Still, obviously, very under the radar, very non-legally, but I don't care. That's what I'll always continue doing. Still helping people in the UK. You know, I'm still finding hundreds of people are coming to me every month, prescriptions or not. I have so many people who have prescriptions who still are coming to me. So, you know, I won't go into that, but I'm still doing what I promised God that I would do, and so I'm very happy with that.
We're so proud of you, Callie. It's actually something we've spoken about. Oh my God, Dr. Callie Seaman, this is just too much. This is just too much to handle. I'm literally gonna die. I'm literally gonna die. Yes, Doc. Yeah. Oh my God, this is too much. It's too much. It's literally too much.
Something really exciting happened. What would happen to Yali? But no, congratulations on you making to 100. It's fantastic that you've got there, Doug.
How do I have all of you guys in one place at one time? How is this happening?
We love you, Ollie.
Honestly, thank you guys all so much for coming. Yes, Dr. Seaman, welcome back to the party. Haven't had you on the show for a while. Miss you.
Well, it was great to see you out in Barcelona. I think that was I had a really good time actually in Barcelona. A pity I didn't see you actually at the evening event.
I left before the evening event. I wasn't included in the evening event. But thanks for rubbing it in. I appreciate that. You know, not that I'm sensitive or anything. You know, like no, but basically, like it was really lovely seeing you. Has your foot healed? Are you feeling better?
I'm now massaging it. I'm doing the massage, the scar, so it has healed. Thank you very much.
Good.
Thank you actually to your cream. It was really, really good. That balm.
I forced you guys to take that.
It was fantastic, actually. I was really, really surprised at how well it actually helped things heal. But
I know.
Thank you for that. Much appreciated.
It was also given to you with love and blessing. So, like, as the doctor knows, medicine's only half of it. You know, like you've got to put in a little bit of soul into that. And it's important, you know. Also, it was nice to give you something. I don't think I've ever given you anything before, so it was quite nice to gift you something.
Well, thank you very much. It was very, very helpful. And this lovely lady.
Ali, by the way, if you guys don't know Ali, Ali is the writer of this. Okay, Ali created Walter the Wizard. Professor Barnes, we have to get this in every clinical reading room. We have to get this in every waiting room of every dispensary in the UK. Why not? Fine. This one. Sorry. This one. Picked up the wrong book. Picked up the wrong book. It's a great book. It's a great book.
For the How you all doing?
How you doing, Ali? Welcome back to the party.
I know. It's only been not that long ago. I was on, wasn't it?
I know. You were like 2 weeks ago. You're lucky. You get to see me more often.
And Effie's on as well. Miss Rats has come to say.
Hello, doggy. So I think that's one of the first dogs we've ever had on this show, except for Russ's dog.
Oh, there you go.
Nice. Very, very nice. Oh my God, there's more. Yes. Hello, Mikey Price. How are you?
Buddy. Hello, guys. How are you?
Very
all right,
good.
Ali?
Hello, Mikey.
How
Has
are
Callie
you,
left?
bud? Hello,
Has
everybody.
Callie left? Maybe she's left. By the way, Philip
I
Anthony
haven't
Bennington, I know you've gone. Love you. Callie's still there.
I'm still here.
One thing I
My
wanted.
camera's gone.
This is gone.
One thing I wanted to say is exactly what Callie was saying. I'm pretty sure everyone on this call will agree. You know, a lot of the products in the medical system in the UK are not what they should be, and they're not up to par with what they should be. And, you know, hopefully in the coming months or coming years, you know, we start to provide products which are hopefully designed with people in mind. So I just wanted to add that onto what Callie Blackwell was saying earlier. Callie Thomas now. So yeah, just wanted to add that in. How you doing? How is everyone? Who do I go to? Who do I go to? Let's go to Mikey. How are you, Mikey? How's the head? How's the life? How's Believe Club?
Oh, mate, it's good. I'm good. Everything's good. I'm still in the UK. I'm still over here. I'm trying to get my driving license back after being seizure free. So it's a long process with the DVLA. I've got a medical again on next Tuesday, which is, I think, the finishing medical to get my license back after being 12 years seizure free, thanks to the beautiful beautiness of this plant.
Oh man, Callie, do you drive, Dr. Callie?
I am going to, well, I've just actually sent in my DVLA application, so I'm going to be a year seizure-free in December, so fingers crossed I'll be back on the road again. Fingers crossed.
So you guys are going through the same ordeal at the moment. You should like swap phone numbers and chat your way through it in case one of you finds a trick to get a quicker license. Do you know what I mean? In case one of you finds a dude at the DVLA you can slip 50 quid to, you can hook each other up.
I've tried every trick in the book to get this license back, and even booking multiple appointments. And you turn up, and you can't speed the process up, can you?
You learn to just be patient with it. You just learn that this is the time it's going to take, and you just become patient. And you walk more and you see more, and it's in some ways not driving. It's actually quite a blessing.
Yeah.
Your stress levels go down. Everything is, I actually think, better not driving, but it's easier. It's easier, but you don't. You just learn to be patient.
Yeah. You get comfy shoes like Forrest Gump shoes.
Stock up on that CBD body oil and foot oil, right?
Doc Martens.
To be honest with you, I actually think we have a lot of Doc Marten wearers in this group. And then put your hands up if you're a Doc Marten wearer.
Yeah, I'm a Doc
Marten. I've seen you in Docs before. I've seen both of the Callies in Docs before.
A long time ago. I wear mud boots now these days. I'm off
of course, because you're out in the sticks, aren't you?
Yeah, look, mud boots.
Hell yeah. How's the pickup truck treating you?
How's the pickup truck? I don't, funny talking about driving, I don't drive over here because I'm absolutely terrified. Like the roads over here are weird, the signs are weird, so I just let Jesse do all the driving. So we have like 3 or 4 pickup trucks out here at the moment, and yeah, we have a boat, we have like, it's just it's crazy, completely off grid, a cabin in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, no one knows we're here, not attached to anything. It's amazing. I am loving life.
I like this cabin vibe we've got going on. You know, we've got like 30% of our guests currently in a cabin. I think that next time everyone needs to be in a cabin. Okay, there's something quite like, you know, beautiful about that. It's something quite beautiful about that. So, Callie, you know what? Which one? Which one to ask a question to? Callie Thomas. Do you prefer Thomas or Blackwell? Which one do we use? Thomas.
Thomas. I prefer Thomas, but obviously nobody knows me as that. But that's what I prefer because, yeah, I prefer that one. Thank you.
So everyone, meet Caroline Thomas, formerly Caroline Blackwell, not Caroline Blackwell anymore, Caroline Thomas. Now you've all met her, you all know who she is. So, Miss Thomas, I miss you so much.
Oh,
like, I miss you so much. I tell you what, it's because like I know I'm never going to see. I know I'm going to see you again, but I know like when I go to one of these expos, I know I'm not going to see you. I know you're not going to be there, and it's like everyone else is like a flip of a coin. Are they going to be there? Or are they not going to be there? When you see them, you're excited. When you don't see them, you're sad. But you know next time you're going to see them. Like we never get to see you anymore, and I'm pretty sure everyone in this room misses you. They either miss getting screamed at by you, or they miss the beautiful in-depth conversations with you. Just, you know, like you've been all right though, right? You've been taking care of yourself and you're in a good, you look so beautiful. I'm just going to throw it out there. I know. Yeah, I know you look so gorgeous. I'm like, literally, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. You've got this radiating smile. Your hair looks amazing. I mean, like I've seen a couple of the pictures. You look like a proper American soccer mum. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing.
I am. I have to say, walking away from the cannabis movement, which I did a couple of years ago when COVID happened, I was happy to walk away from it on a public scale. I won't go into why I did, but I'm happy that I did. I'm happier that I'm not fighting that fight anymore because it really did become a fight for me, and it became a battle for me, and it became my life, and it consumed everything I did, and I lost myself in that. And I now feel I've walked away and I'm respecting myself and healing. I'm healing from all of what happened with my son. You know, I'm healing myself now, and now I'm a completely different person. Honestly, Ollie, when you come over here and you meet me again, I am a completely different human being. Nobody knows me anymore. Nobody from England or from my past knows me anymore, and I love that.
You've still got your heart and your soul. You know, like, so as long as you still got those two attributes, that's what I think made all of us fall in love with you. So, I mean, like, I think, I think that exactly. Miss Thomas is adorable, as the sign just said. You know, like, I think that, you know, we've all grown to love you for the passion and the heart you put into everything. And I think what I was trying to get at is like, we miss you. You know, I think that's kind of what I was getting at. And, you know I miss you. I'm pretty sure everyone in this Zoom misses you. And, yeah, just want to throw it out there. Hello, Mary Biles. Welcome to the
Hello.
So I go get my dog in. So I bring Rusty in.
Yeah, where's Rusty?
So I go get him. I'm not going to get him. I'm not going to bring him in. Rusty's an amazing dog, right?
He is. He's the most amazing dog.
Oh, I love it.
How is everybody?
Ollie.
Congratulations.
Oh.
Hello, Mary Biles. Welcome to the party. Thank you so much for joining us. How you been? Long time no see.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm down on the Isle of Wight, wearing my poncho to keep warm.
It's freezing, isn't it, England?
Yeah.
So
you've got to love a poncho.
Got to love a poncho. So yeah, how's everything been with you in the cannabis industry?
Okay. Well, I think yeah, I mean, I'm sort of halfway in, halfway out. So I'm retraining. I'm training to be a psychotherapist.
Epic.
In personal psychology. So, epic, but still, you know, still doing the cannabis thing. But
the cannabis world is it's a hard one. It's a hard one because it had like 5-6 years of tremendous growth, and there were so many more people getting involved. A lot of people with our moral structure, a lot of people without our moral structure. And then what happened is our market became very saturated, and now it's on the reverse, and now it's starting to desaturate. You know, it's starting to empty a little bit. And what happens with that is a lot of the, don't want to say the energy around our space, but a lot of the push around our space from, you know, I want to say mercenaries who were just trying to get involved in the industry, people who were throwing money at the industry, trying to make the world move. They're all moving away. And as they move away, there seems to be this, not an air of silence, but there seems to be something a little bit more there seems to be like a hollow space, like a hollow void which needs to be filled. And I've also found that, especially with novel food and general, like a drop in traction in the media, there's definitely been less oomph behind this industry, especially in the last 6 to 8 months. And I'm kind of expecting in the next, I say 4 to 5 months, there to be another up peak, because that's what happens, like people are almost going to re-energize, remotivate themselves. And I reckon that there's going to be this resurgence of those who are left standing, if you know what I mean, of those who are left in the industry. Anyone agree, disagree?
I find though is and I don't know if it's the kind of, partly what's happened with COVID, that we're all working in isolation. I forget my kind of passion, not that it dies, but I kind of forget it's there, and then it just kind of gets lit up again. I mean, we had Mike, you were at the patients conference recently. It's like when I actually reunite with people and just have that human connection, then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember why I'm doing this. I remember why this all started. Yes. And it's like, for me, it's just connecting with that passion and humanity, really. I think, it's like you can kind of get lost in the business side of it. And I'm not really a business person.
I actually think we've got a very good screen for this conversation right now, because I don't think anyone on this screen is actually commercially focused. I think everyone on this screen has worked with their heart and has always, kind of put their passion first. And I think, you're actually in a very comfortable group right now. I don't know if Russ has done this by accident or on purpose, but either way, we've got like a very good group to talk about, because I think you're right. And I feel like the last 18 months I've been lab-based. They've literally locked me in the lab. And I miss people, I miss these interactions, like I was so fortunate to like properly meet Mikey and meet Ali in what's it called? In Barcelona at the World CBD Awards. But that interaction, that shared energy with people who share our mentality, who share our dreams, that's what energizes us. I feel like that's our fuel. And I completely understand your lack of motivation, having been separated from the marketplace, because I feel the same thing sometimes. I'm a little bit like am I detached? Because you spend so much time in the lab looking at ingredients, so much less time speaking to people. I think the time Callie left is around the time I also, stopped speaking to people. I stopped having conversations with 50 patients a week. I stopped throwing myself into people's problems and started throwing myself more into company problems. And it's been a bit strange. It hasn't done me any good, to be honest with you. It's not that's not what makes me tick. And I know Dr. Seaman, I know exactly why she works. I know she is heart over soul. I mean, everything she does is, with a purpose. Nothing has a dollar sign attached to it. Everything has a heart shape attached to it. I know that Ali does the same. Mikey is literally all about the heart and soul. Professor Mike Barnes, if he wanted to, Professor Mike Barnes is a prime example. If he wanted to be a billionaire from cannabis already, he would have done it. Do you know what I mean? He's had the opportunity over the last 30 years, but he's always gone logical. And we've had some conversations recently, and everything's about doing things properly. And I do feel like, that's why I said I feel like when this thinning happens and you stop having conversations with commercialists and you start having conversations with other people who are there from an emotional perspective, I think we're all going to start winning again. So please don't leave, Mary. Please don't leave us completely. That's the point I was getting at. Stay with us.
I am here. I am here, and I don't know. I just it's ultimately about easing people's suffering, isn't it? And I think it's keeping with that. And as soon as I forget that, I end up worrying about Twitter followers or like how many likes or all this kind of nonsense. That's when I start to question what the hell I'm doing, and it is like connecting with that true purpose and intention. And just to add as well, Callie, and got two Callies, right? We've got the we have this amazing group of women actually, and I think this is something in the space, that we have this kind of WhatsApp group or whatever, that we are there supporting each other and cheerleading each other really, and I think that's something that's I get a lot of support and inspiration from actually. But yeah, I think I just need a bit of a kick up the arse. That's really what I need.
That happens.
We're supposed to be hibernating now, Mary. That's the problem. We should
Right.
go to sleep and
I
then wake up.
I keep trying to say, I just wanted to say that when I started my journey with the book, Callie Thomas was one of the first people who I was picking her brains morning, noon, and night.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. She has a fantastic brain to pick.
I appreciate Callie more than you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you too, Ali. Oh, I love you dearly. I love you dearly.
So is this why me and you are friends, Ali? Because basically we share a love for Callie. Is that the only reason we're mates? Is that how it happens?
That's all it is, Ollie. That's all it is.
I like
I'm
that.
the hookup guy. I'm the hookup guy. I'm happy.
That's
with
it. You're the
that.
plug, right? You're the plug. You connect everyone up together. I
Still,
don't
I'm
think
the plug.
anyone in this room has not had an educational yelling at from Miss Caroline Thomas. So I feel like every single one of us has had that. No, seriously, like I feel like at one moment or another,
Yell, Ollie.
of course, yeah, I yell at you. I feel like I actually feel like we've actually got quite a nice little educational support group here, because I know I'm looking at all of you. I know I've spoken to all of you before about things. I know that like I've also asked the questions. So I mean, it's important to have that, and it's kind of amazing that the women in this industry are kind of creating that unity, because the men are not. There's no men from this industry WhatsApp group where we all talk and support each other. It doesn't happen. So it's quite lovely
there's
that
a lot of willy waving in the industry, isn't there? It's,
so much.
Can I say that? Oh, well,
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to say,
Excellent.
Mary. You're a rebel. Like this is rebel time. You say whatever you want, but there's a lot of bullying. That's the best way of saying it. There's a lot of bullying. Like I've seen it firsthand. It sucks.
Kind of why I walked away.
It doesn't be that way.
But I actually want to say, Ollie, that as much as it's a mutual respect for me, Ollie, with you, because you taught me so much, and I know that you and I built such a relationship over those kind of 2-3 years leading up to then me going into business with you, and which I'm still not very commercially minded. I still just let it do its very own thing, very organically. I don't advertise. I don't tell people really what I do with that. But you were very pivotal in me even making that decision to embark on having my own CBD brand and things like that. And the education that you gave me, and the love and the support and the guidance, I would not be who I am today, Ollie, if I had not had such a wonderful relationship with you. Coming to your house every week.
I'm going to get emotional. You have to stop.
But it's so true. And the bromance that you have with my husband.
Oh, I fucking love Jesse.
He's such a.
Where's Jesse? Show me Jesse's face. Where's my boy?
Jesse's out doing something we're homesteaders now, Ollie. So we always got things to do. Where is he? Jesse!
Where's the meatloaf?
He's
right.
Yeah.
Mom, get the meatloaf.
I actually don't know where he is.
I love
he
it.
He could be anywhere on this 15 acres, Ollie. He could be anywhere.
Callie,
Yes.
you are worth every second of effort. Just to throw it out there. And also, whatever I've done for you, you've done tenfold for other people. So, I mean, like, talk about, like, just, filling the well a little bit so it can feed, so the whole village can drink. I mean, like, what you've done, like I'm saying over again, like look at everyone. Like, everyone fucking knows you. Everyone loves you. And everyone's had some form of, emotional connection with you. And, like, we're all honored. We're all honored. This is a great.
You're trying to make me cry now.
Yeah, exactly. You should cry. But yeah,
but I couldn't have done it on my own, Ollie. I could not.
Do you want to hear something cool, Callie? Guess where you're about to start selling products?
Where?
Middle East.
Am I?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
We just got you into the Middle East.
Oh, amazing! That's
which is
awesome.
Really cool. One of 3 brands we just got into the Middle East. They wanted you.
Oh yeah, of course they will be. I like that. Thank
no,
you.
they love your brand. So like, it's like buzzing.
Oh, that's amazing. But again, I could not have done what I did without the support of people like Dr. Callie as well. I never forget meeting Dr. Callie at a meeting. I was like, I saw her typing her name into this thing that was giving away free capsules, and I was like, her name's Callie. No, hang on. Here's it. I had to introduce myself, and Ali and Ed and Dr. Mike Barnes too. I've been on his podcast, and I could not have done what I did without the support of the community in the industry, because coming out on national TV and telling everybody that you've given your kid cannabis, is terrifying. And I had the support of a wonderful bunch of people behind me who were like, no, you've got this. And they lifted me up. There were a lot that tried to tear me down, and I'm not going to go into that because there's always darkness where there's light, you know. So, but the wonderful people within the industry that are all, you know, sat in this room today, it's like I couldn't have done what I did without all of them. And I know that it's not just me, it's a team effort. And I wish that more people within the industry would remember that, because it did get very nasty, it did get very ugly. And that was one of the reasons why I bowed out, because I was like, this is not why I'm here. I'm here for the patients. You know, and I'm glad that it's kind of coming back round that way again now that more people are more patient led, and it's about, and like Mary said, it's about stopping suffering. And I'm still doing all of that, still doing the same thing I have done for the last 8 years. And it's just such a wonderful thing to see so many people coming together for the greater good, for what's right, you know. So keep at it. And you're pivotal in bringing a lot of people together, Ollie.
Yeah,
I think we all are. As in, that's another thing. Like I've said this over and over and over again. Russ gave me a platform, all right, and I thought, how do I make this work? And the only way this worked was if I got everyone else. All right, there is no way in hell I would have been able to hold this down for 100 weeks. Dr. Baron. Oh my God. So basically, there's no way in hell I've been able to hold this down for 100 weeks. And you guys have, like, you've made this. Do you know what I mean? This is your show as much as it's mine. And fact of the matter is the shows where you guys have come on, it's been your hour, it hasn't been mine. And I just want to say, like, that exactly what you're saying, this unity, if this is, you know, this show is an example of anything, the unity of this show in bringing people together and stories together and disseminating information out to a community and out past the community. I mean, we've done so well. And you are right. You know, I remember the first time I met Dr. Callie Seaman too. And it was just a wealth of knowledge. I actually remember she said something quite smart. She said, sometimes you've got to let the other people talk. Sometimes you've got to let the other people be wrong. And sometimes you just got to know you're right. It's not worth having the fight. Yes. And I remember her saying that to me. I've never taken that advice, but I always remember her saying it to me because it's so pertinent. And she knows, like the brain on Dr. Callie Seaman is another level. I mean, it's another level, but don't make that face, okay?
It's just epileptic, so it just goes.
But the brain on you is on another level. And like, honestly, in terms of, you know, like, you know, throwing your wing over someone, or your cape, all right, which she wears so often, throwing her cape over someone, you know, you've done it too. And, you know, you made me feel super welcome the first time I met you, and you already had a bigger standing than me at the time, you know, in terms of community presence and whatever. You were always so warm to me. So, you know, I have to agree completely with Callie, and just that Callie is amazing. Not herself, the other one. There we go. Yeah. But Callie is also amazing herself. There we go. Everyone's got a compliment. Everyone's got a compliment. How are you, Dr. Baron? Welcome to the party.
I'm all right. You know what? You know I'm actually at work, Ollie.
I know.
I'm being a bit naughty here.
I love it.
Just
be naughty for us.
Touch base with you guys.
Very nice. Introduce us to your next patient.
That's out of respect to you as well, Ollie, because I feel you're one of the trailblazers. So we need to keep you going. We need to keep this wind in your sails.
Dude, you've been incredible. Look, you've been very supportive of the show. You know, you've been very supportive of me as well. We've had so many. Like, how often do I send you a little message and I'm like, all right, what do you think about this, or what do you think about that? And it's always very nice to get a straight answer from you. And, you know, considering, you know, you're a practicing doctor and, you know, you're actually at work right now not prescribing cannabis, I think it's quite remarkable that you are as outspoken as you are. And, you know, I think it's important for the industry to have people like you. And I just always you know, been very honored at our friendship, you know, because I feel like that's what it is. We don't do business together. We have a friendship. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. I don't want to get you in trouble, but...
No, it's all right. I'm probably going to nip off, actually. But I just wanted to say hi to everyone.
Hi. And, everyone wave at Dr. Baron.
There you go.
Everyone blow a kiss.
Right. I'll be in touch. See you all soon. Love
God bless you, Doc.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Love the show.
That's Jesse.
Literally. Jesse, my brother. How are you, my brother?
I'm doing good.
Love Jesse. How are the faucets?
They're faucets.
They're running.
Running like a faucet.
But they're running.
No dripping like a leaky faucet. Love him. How you doing, my friend? How's the country treating you?
Oh, doing good. Just filling up the generator with some gas at the moment because we gotta go and pick up some more. And yeah, working on fence stuff and just getting projects, solar stuff,
well stuff.
Yeah, water projects, all the fun times.
Oh my God, hemp's rising. What's good? You been taking care of our Callie?
Oh yeah.
Good.
You know.
They're married now. How amazing! Congratulations, by the way. If you guys haven't wished them congratulations already, say it.
Nearly a year.
Nearly a year now.
Yeah. Love that. Invite us to the Zoom anniversary party. We can like log in and celebrate with you guys.
Could organize something like that.
Yeah, we'll do something like that. That's a nice idea, Ollie.
Hell yeah. Hi, Jade.
Definitely.
All right.
Jade.
Okay.
Can't
Is it
hear you,
Jade?
Jade.
Haven't seen Jade for ages.
Which Jade are you talking about? It might be a different Jade.
No, Empress Rising Jade.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
She's here. Jade, your microphone.
Hey, how's it going?
There we go.
Hey,
Hello.
sorry. Hey. Hello. I can
Welcome
hear
to the party.
Hey, how's it going? What's going on? What have I missed?
Everything.
And nothing.
I was just on a mission delivering some chocolate, and general ADHD has got me behind. So here I am.
Okay.
So bad.
You look great.
Aw, thanks, man. You too.
How are you, my angel?
I'm okay. I'm all right. Just getting on with stuff, I guess.
What sort of chocolates?
I just delivered some CBD chocolate fingers and some hemp seed hearts to Hello Love in Holborn. Yeah.
Num nums. You do make a very good vegan chocolate. I mean, as a non-vegan, I'm very critical of everything vegan, so I'm just throwing it out there. She makes a very good vegan chocolate. It's quite yummy, actually.
I need a care package.
Yeah, you do. Where are you?
I'm in Tennessee.
Oh my God. Do you think I could ship some packages out there? I don't know.
Yes,
You could
please.
do whatever you want, Jade.
Okay, let's do it.
You're the
Let's do it.
Hempress. If the Hempress can't do it, who can?
Aw. Yeah, true story. Okay, I get that. Yeah. Aw.
How's life?
What else is going on? Talk to me.
Nothing. It's our 100th episode.
Yeah.
We've reached 100. I'm 100 years old today, which is pretty remarkable. And we've literally just having a party, to be honest with you. Like my ADHD is like my excitement, my inner bubbles are going through the roof right now. You have no idea. I literally feel like a shaking can of Coca-Cola. I'm so excited. It's too much. Like too much. I'm literally sweating. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's like it's literally one of the funnest hours I've had in a long time. So just want to throw that out there. I love you all. I'll take some chocolate as well, by the way, if you're offering freebies.
Totally. I'll send you a Christmas goodie bag. Sure, why not?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, I see what else happened. It was my birthday last week. And I went, thank you. But I went on a little adventure to Amsterdam for 2 days. And it's actually been the first time I've left the country in like 3 years, like since before all the pandemic and whatnot. So just going there and seeing what's going on was amazing.
How was Amsterdam?
Great. Just spent 2 days like cycling around and going to coffee shops, obviously. It was lovely. Absolutely lovely. Some really
favorite strain.
Do you know what? It was the hash. There was some really good hash that I was trying. That was really nice, and then just a couple of classic hazes. Really, it was just nice to get some sativa strains.
Some of these hashes they're making now are on another level, right? They're making like they smell like skunk. I mean, like when I was in Barca, I bought a lemon tree. It's incredible.
Oh, nice.
So incredible. It's like on another level. It's another level what they're doing out there. These recreational markets in Europe are just like, it's just literally on another level.
Although I have got to say, the Dutch market for edibles is still pretty slim pickings. And it is just like that classic space cake that looks like something your nan baked and is like in a, in a little plastic wrapper. But I did eventually find a vegan one, which was very tasty. I don't think it was that effective. I think maybe I need to get in the Dutch market.
Hell
with
yeah!
Full spectrum THC products. What do you reckon?
I think it's a very good idea.
I think
loads
so.
of vegetaric Dutches, you know.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Do you
the way
speak
into
Dutch?
That is. Do Dutch people speak Dutch? Isn't that like a standard joke that actually even Dutch people can't speak Dutch properly? Like,
I
so no is the
always
answer.
struggle with the Dutch.
Hello. That's about as far as I've got. Actually,
if anyone can do it, it's the Empress. You know.
I mean, I could give it a go. I reckon
you can do it.
Soak up a bit of Dutch. Give me a month in Amsterdam. I could
double Dutch.
Double
yeah,
Dutch.
exactly. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah.
I like that. That was quick, Ali. That was quick. Amazing. This is epic. I mean, like, I can't believe we've had everyone on. It's just ridiculous, and it's gone really quickly. We still have 15 minutes left, but I mean, it's absolutely epic. Russ, who's in the waiting room? Can Russ even hear me? Are there people in the waiting room? Shall we do a swap up? If there's no one there, then we can carry on what we're doing.
As well, dear.
Sorry?
I'll get going and let someone else.
I'm just curious. There might be no one in the waiting room, then we can carry on. I just don't want people to be waiting and not get on.
I'm loving seeing everyone's face. It's so
It's really nice. I should do this. This should just be the show.
Yeah.
Get 9 people on the screen and just go fucking mental. I think it's probably Bella. It's like a little social. We can call it the cannabis social.
I love it.
Dig it.
That might actually be a plan going forward.
I didn't realize how much I missed you all.
Right? This is what happens when you see the people you actually like in the industry,
Yeah.
not the people you hate. You're like, oh shit, I actually like this space. All hail the Empress.
Oh, I love you. Who do we hate?
I'm live on radio and I'm not allowed to say that. But
who are we throwing shade to, Ollie? Who are we throwing shade to? We need to have a private chat about this.
Hell yeah.
We get our gang on this
Yeah,
situation.
literally. So, like, if everyone wants, we can log on to a Zoom after this and just have a bitch out session. But I mean, right now, I don't think it's the best thing to do because, you know, we all have contracts in place which might leave us relatively vulnerable or susceptible to legal issues. So let's not verbally spread hate on the radio.
Is that not our life anyway? To be fair, like
just chatting shit. I love
No.
that.
I just meant the general legal implications of everything and how difficult it's been. But you know, it is what it is.
Hi, Russ.
Hey.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
God, was that you?
Such a shame.
Oh, come back. It was a nice
Is the
face.
people waiting, Ollie?
I have no idea. So let's just carry on. Russ, is anyone else waiting? Shall we flip the coin? Anyone wants to go, you can go and we'll see if anyone else comes back. If not, I might be alone for my last 13 minutes. Could be interesting. No one's waiting. That's fine. So let's just carry on. So anyone got anything interesting to bitch about the industry? Let's get into that. We can do that now. It's good. No, so it's actually quite nice. We've got more women than men. This is we're overpowered. If you girls ever wanted to start a fight, now's your time.
No.
I think
I'm
that's
a
good
lover
to
now.
put tips
I'm a
on,
lover now,
Ollie.
Ollie.
What did you say, Mikey?
Well, both Kellys mentioned that they both hit a roadblock with this industry and the way it's going, and then they helped someone, and then it kept them going forward. I think that's the same story for everyone else. You hit roadblocks in this industry, and then you help someone that didn't believe in cannabis, didn't believe in CBD, and then that keeps you going forward. I think we're always going to hit roadblocks in this industry, but as long as we keep smiling and keep believing in what we're doing, I think we'll keep going forward.
100%.
Yeah, that's what's kept me going for 10 years.
So I don't know if any of you know Mikey's story. It's absolutely incredible. I met him out in Barcelona. We've been doing a bit of work with him at Taylor Mammon for the last few months. But basically, Mikey, tell your story quickly, to summarize it, because I'm pretty sure everyone on the screen would love to hear it, Mikey.
Okay. So when I was born, my mother was diagnosed with epilepsy. I was the kid that you see on TV letting the ambulance in because my mother's had over 8 seizures a day, and then I was diagnosed with epilepsy. So then fast forward, I was taking a lot of opioids, a lot of systematic medication. I decided to go my own way and alternatives. I cured myself first, and then I cured my mother. My mother's completely seizure free now, so that's what got me into this industry. Is obviously the scar on my neck tells a story, and then helping my mother. It just gave me something to keep going and to go against everything that the doctors ever told me. I had a medical the other day. The doctor actually said to me, goes, "You've done a good job, you know." I goes, "Cheers, buddy." And that was the first time they ever told me that. But thanks to this beautiful industry, I think we're all doing good jobs, whether we're helping one person or 20 people. It's not about the numbers. It's about helping people for me. And obviously my mother's now seizure-free. I'm pretty happy with that. So that's my result. And I think we'll all keep moving forward with helping each other. And obviously without you, Ollie, without you, Russ, we wouldn't be meeting each other today. And
you're far too
I've met
kind. You're far too
kind. The voice of God. Can you hear that? Literally the voice of God.
I just want to say a few things, if I may. First of all, Ollie is an amazing man. And you've all said that he is really the catalyst for all of this. He's the glue which sticks it all together. He is the lightning rod in so many ways. And when I was introduced to him, I'll be absolutely blunt. I thought if we get 4 shows out of this, it'll be a freaking miracle. And over 100 episodes, he has educated me. He has educated our wonderful listeners and viewers all over the world. And Ollie and I, though we've only ever actually physically met face to face once, and that's enough for a lifetime for me, he's an extraordinary guy, and we have become firm friends. All of you are such heroes in your own individual ways all over the world. All of your, I hate the Simon Cowell journeys phrase, but all of your journeys, your lives are so different. You all have extraordinary stories to tell. And there's not once during 100 weeks of doing this that I haven't sat back and thought, my God, what an amazing tale, or what an amazing person, or look how they've turned their lives around, or look how they've turned the lives of so many other people around in totally different ways from all walks of life. And it's all down to Ollie Mammon. I'm just a passenger here, and I'm very grateful to be along. But just looking at this, you guys, the sheer energy that is coming off my screen and going around the world, the sheer enthusiasm and exuberance is a wonder. So no wonder you're all doing so well. That's it. Ollie, get back to your party.
God, it's so lovely, right? I mean, it's ridiculous. And also, do you not think God sounds a little bit like Russ Kane? Just a little bit, like a little bit. No, honestly, it's like I know Russ puts a lot of thanks on me because I brought the show to him. But once again, I'm going to repeat it. Without all of you guys, the 100 other guests we've had, what I like to call the people who really make this industry what it is, because people who care are people who make things special. People love their parents when their parents care about them. People love their friends when their friends care about them. People, oh my God, Alexandra Dunhill. Hello, Alex.
Hi,
welcome to the party. So yeah, basically like this emotion and this care and wanting to do things properly and wanting to, wanting to really put your heart and soul into everything you do. It's an incredible trait, and you all do it. And without you, the industry would be zero. I wouldn't have a show to host. I wouldn't have guests to host. I wouldn't have stories to tell. And it's just it's amazing what people what us as a group of people have managed to do. And I'm honored to know all of you and the guests who haven't been here today. All of you guys, I'm so honored to know all of you. How you doing, Alex?
I'm good, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the party. Like all your Lady A products behind you.
Oh,
very lovely.
Thanks. Just arrived in the office actually.
How have you been?
Good. When did I do the
How's
interview?
everything with...
Last summer.
It was like 10 weeks ago, 12 weeks ago, 14 weeks ago, something like that. It was a good interview. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Got to know you better.
For this as well.
Thank you very much. It's been very enjoyable. It's been a lot of fun. It's almost like I don't really understand how we got to 100. Usually when you do 100 of anything, it requires effort. This seems to have been effortless. So thank you all for, like I said, making this an effortless journey for me. It's been absolutely wonderful. What's new with you, Alex?
Not much. Just keep going. Keep working.
How are you
hard.
finding it out there?
Yeah, it's good. Got some positive stuff coming. So.
Hello, Ed.
Hello.
How are you? Cheers, my brother. It's my Irish friend. He's a hemp farmer from Ireland. The guy's an absolute legend. He feeds his
Congrats
goats.
on the 100 episodes. You're a legend.
How are you, man?
Very good, thank you. Very good. Late as usual.
But still here, man. Listen, fashionably late to the party, but you're still at the party. Beer in hand. I love it. You're the only one who followed the rules. I did ask everyone to bring beverages. Okay, so thank you very much for following the rules. Ah, there we go. Everyone, a little cheers. A little cheers for all of you. Okay.
To the 100
Absolute
episodes.
legend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
How's life in Ireland? How's the mountain? How's your mountain?
It's still there. It's still there. Yeah, no, it's all good. Cattle are going to be coming in down off it now. So we still haven't cut our hemp yet this year, though. It's been so wet. Terrible year for the back end now. It's just so wet. So we're still crossing my fingers for maybe tomorrow that might be dry enough to get the combine in. So it'll be a late one.
Fair play.
But sure,
Fair
it is
play.
what it is.
You've still got your little goats running around the hemp field eating the hemp.
There's a lot of deer. That's what they are. A lot of deer. In Wicklow, there is something like 70% of all the deer in Ireland are in Wicklow. So they're there eating my hemp.
I love that. I still really want to come and visit your farm.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the invitation's always there, man. Whenever you're here, give me a shout, and we'll show you a good time.
I love
Show you
that.
around.
I really love that. Also, the products you make are fantastic, by the way. Bye, Callie.
Yeah. I also had an organic inspection today, so I passed that. So I'm 100% fully certified organic.
Amazing, man. No, but seriously, the oils you sent down were absolutely terrific. You're really proud of the product you make, man. It's a really good product. And at the end of the day, people like you enable the rest of us to kind of, do what we do. Like without the growers and the producers, none of us would have the cannabinoids to work with. So I'm actually really happy you came on so I could say thank you from the industry for farming for us, because if you didn't farm for us, we wouldn't be able to work. So it's actually very appreciated.
Well, thanks. And again, congratulations on the 100 episodes.
To 100. Ha! Love it. Cheers.
Are you going to do more after this? Are you going to carry on?
Yeah, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to carry on doing this. To be honest with you, I really like this format. We've never done this format before. I really like this. It's a bit chaotic. Kind of, it makes me feel really comfortable. I'm like comfortable with the chaos.
Not too chaotic. It's working quite well, I think.
I kind of like it.
Or someone else come in.
Professor Mike Barnes, say something wise.
Say something wise. Time to get another drink is the best I can do at the moment.
It's a very wise statement.
Yeah.
It's a very wise statement. What's it called? What's a good question to ask everyone? What do we all think the future holds for our industry? You got 10 seconds each. Mike Barnes, go first, and then work across.
What? I'm always optimistic. It will be great. We'll keep going too slowly, but we'll get there. We'll look at 5 years. You'll be at 1,000th episode or whatever by then, and we'll have a great industry worldwide. Let's not play it down.
Amen. Amen. Edward.
I think it's only going to go from strength to strength. Legalization worldwide is the end goal. It's just a matter of time.
Callie, destroy Edward's dreams.
Decriminalization is the way forward, and I would love to see eventually one day that it's treated like tomatoes, and that it's actually in benefit for the humans that need it and not for the industry. That's where I would love to see it go, and I really do hope that we keep driving it that way.
Mikey.
Hello.
What do you think the future holds for the industry?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh yeah, sorry, you come off. I think every one of us, I think we're already at the end destination, but I think it's the journey that will keep us going to get the more compliance globally. I think it's going to be a long. I mean, the government are definitely seeing the light of it, and the consumers, the believers, the people, the actual patients that are speaking for it now, and the more patients, the more people that we help, the more people like myself and Callie, and the people who've actually been there in the actual in the front pit of it of struggling with the systematic medication. I think once everyone tells their story and then more people get on board, and then we'll help everyone. And we can all join a big team and help each other.
We've got 45 seconds left. You went so much over 10 seconds, Mikey, but I still love you. Don't worry. It's fine. So what I'm going to say is, I'm going to end this. And I love everyone else. I'm so sorry for not giving you mic time there. All right. Russ, I love you so much for giving me this opportunity. I want to say a cheers to Russ Kane for literally giving us men's radio, giving us this station, giving us this platform, giving us this ability to share our voice. Thank you for your support of the cannabis industry. Thank you for your support of all of our guests. Thank you for sharing stories and generally, like always, being supportive of us. It's been a great episode of the ABC of CBD, and everyone out there, we absolutely love you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, congratulations.